Hello my friends, today I'm excited to take you along with me as we build some raised garden beds. I'm so excited about it. Now this is the before that you're looking at right now. We have this spot just off the kitchen that is full of ground cover, and while it's lush and low maintenance, we really couldn't help but think it'd be so nice to put a kitchen herb garden right here. So we jumped in and did it, and I actually have a partner today that's joining me to share this product and content with you. They're called Earth Easy, and I'll share more about them in a minute, and of course you'll be able to get to see their products close up. But first we had to prep the ground, and that was really the hardest part, digging out all this ground cover and getting it ready for the garden beds. It took a lot of leveling out. It took in bringing more dirt. I am worried that this ground cover is going to keep wanting to come back up, so we'll have to see how that goes. But getting the ground ready was really the hardest part of this project. Now you can see us laying down some paper. It's intended to be a weed barrier, kind of kills everything underneath. However, this was a mistake, but I still wanted to share it with you. So we thought we'd put this down first, but we quickly learned that we needed to get the raised beds in the ground first and then work around them. And I think you're going to see how easy and user-friendly they are to put together. This was really a fairly quick day project for us, even with the groundwork, which was the hardest part. But even I could pitch in and help because they're just so easy. You have these pins that you slide in on the corners, and they have these steel rod beams in the center, which really make it so they don't bow out with once all the dirt and water's added. So they're just super high quality and absolutely beautiful. These raised beds are one of Earth Easy's best-selling products. They also have planters and trellises, which I'll show you in a bit. And what's even better is they're all made in the USA from kiln-dried Oregon cedar. This is a very durable and naturally rot-resistant wood, and it means that these raised beds are going to last. Now let me give you a little background information on Earth Easy because I find it so interesting. So they were founded in 2000, and they are a family-owned business committed to bringing you practical products and advice informed by more than 40 years of off-grid living. Now Earth Easy provides solutions for sustainable living in the form of eco-friendly products, comprehensive guides, and informative articles. Now they have grown from initial offerings of composters and raised garden beds to a full range of sustainable living products. Earth Easy offers supplies for gardening, water conservation, emergency preparedness, off-grid adventures, and zero-waste living. Each product is carefully curated from value-based brands making a positive impact in the world. And what I really love is this company strives to inspire and inform people about the benefits of a simpler, less material lifestyle and the importance of protecting the natural environment, and I just love that about them. Well, here you can see we've got these garden beds built. We added in dirt. I often get asked what we put in our garden beds, and we actually had a whole bunch of topsoil built up that the previous owners left on the land. So we used a lot of that and then filled the top with some organic compost from the store. You can see we put that weed barrier on the ground. We used actually some of the cardboard boxes that came with the products and some paper to just hopefully get ahead of those weeds that'll come up.
Short ones in first, I think. That would be a guessing name.
And I absolutely love these trellises. They were so easy to put together, and I just think they're like the cherry on the top for these garden beds. They are just so beautiful. Now my favorite part was actually going to the nursery and picking out plants. Ideally, we would have started our own seeds, which we've done in previous years. However, if you've been watching, you know we moved, and between moving and travel, there was absolutely no time this spring to start seeds. So I just did what I had to do and went to the nursery and bought some herbs, and we used some seed packets for the green beans that we wanted to put under the trellises. And now it was my second favorite part of this process, which was getting these plants into the ground. All right, we're gonna finish planting this garden today because we got rained out last night, but it is so beautiful this morning and we can't wait to get our hands in the dirt. And dig a hole. Yeah, right where that's at.
Hi, Daddy.
Can we take this off for a minute?
There. Oops.
Oh,
That looks so cute.
I found one of the easiest and prettiest ways to label your plants is with these markers that don't fade in the sun and some bamboo sticks. They're just cute and sweet, and keep labeling your plants very simple. But I did want to tell you guys, now, even though we are DIYers and we've built many things, including garden beds from scratch, and designed them ourselves, you may want to check the link in the description below. I'll show you the ones that we built in the last house. The reason we were super grateful to have these pre-made kits that you just assemble was basically this season of our life is really busy. We are trying to adjust to a lot right now. And so to have some garden beds that were not only beautiful and extremely high quality, but it was quick and simple for us to do. I don't think we would have been able to get this project done this year had we not had the opportunity to use a kit this time. So if you're in the same boat, if you're just stretched for time and you need something that's easy to throw together and very doable, I could not recommend these raised garden beds from Earth Easy more. I just am so happy with them. All right, let me give you a little garden tour, tell you what I planted. Sorry if you hear tools in the background. Mr. Tibbetts is building a sauna, so here we go. So in this one, I did more of the, I always get this wrong, perennials. They come back, right? Annuals you plant every year. Anyway, I always get that messed up in my head. It should be simple. But anyway, these are the ones that are going to come back. We'll probably make covers for them to extend the season. But I got some lemon balm here. I absolutely love lemon balm, especially making a sweet lemon balm tea in the summer. It's so yummy. Right here we have a stevia and an oregano. Then we have a couple of curly top parsleys. This one I've never tried before. This is a citronella mosquito plant. I'm curious how that's gonna go, and then I definitely want to do some research on what I can make with it. Here's another menthol. I did that last year. They grew so good, but I was never able to harvest it and do anything with it before it froze. So I gotta be on top of that one this year. Right here is kind of my peppermint garden. Several kinds of peppermint, chocolate peppermint, the best peppermint, whatever that is. And then, yeah, I think, oh, that's a spearmint back there. So lots of mints. I love making sweet mint tea as well. And then drying these are really nice so I can have peppermint tea throughout the winter. So in this second bed, on this side, we did this big Whopper tomato. This plant should get pretty big, so we gave it plenty of space to grow. We'll have to put a cage there. We have a couple of jalapeno peppers, and then a lot of rosemary. My daughter loves rosemary. She likes to make a rosemary hair tea. So she requested a lot of rosemary, and I also love to cook with rosemary. And then I love sage. I'm actually wishing I would have got another one of those. This one is it looks like rosemary, but it's a curry plant. I did that last year as well, and it's really yummy in like Thai dishes that you make. Then we have a couple of varieties of thyme. Always need more thyme. And as you saw, we were planting seeds under these trellises. So we wanted to do some green beans. So we have a climbing variety of green beans, and hopefully they'll just grow out of these edges and climb up. That'll be so nice and so beautiful. I am thinking I might want to find some plants that do well in shade, and then I could put them under the trellis. So let me know if you know what I could plant there, because I'm not sure. Then again, on this second trellis is more green beans, and we have quite a bit of room here. I'm actually thinking, since green beans are harvested pretty early, it would be great to do a second fall crop of just a whole bunch of lettuce and spinach. It's too warm now to get those started, but you can start those in about July, and then it cools down and then they won't bolt so fast. So I have a couple of cilantros here because I know that they won't last very long while the intense heat comes. So once those are done, we'll be ready for a fall crop of lettuce right here. So that's my thinking. And then we have more tomatoes right here, and I tried to give them plenty of room so we could put the cages on them. We grabbed a few varieties of bell peppers, and then the rest of this bed is kind of my basil. I absolutely love basil. Makes a great tea as well. I make pesto all summer. So I have 3 holy basils and then 2 sweet basils. Love them all. I am just so thrilled with how these turned out. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing us put them together and plant our kitchen herb garden. I just love the idea of having this right off the door from the kitchen. And while it was really beautiful before with the ground cover, we just have a lot of that elsewhere. So it just feels cleaner here, more productive, more life-giving. And I'm just thrilled, as you can probably already tell, and as I've told you a million times. So thanks for joining me. I do want to mention, if you want recipes for how I like to use my herbs, I have those on the blog, tidbitsandcompany.com. I have my favorite basil pesto recipe, as well as how I make like my basil tea or my lemon balm teas. So check that out. I love sharing content and recipes with how I use my herbs. I could not recommend Earth Easy enough to you guys if you're needing a simple, quick way to put up some garden beds yourself. This is it. They are such good quality, and like I said, the hardest part is going to be your groundwork, and after that they come together so easily, and they're beautiful. They're so beautiful. So thank you, Earth Easy, for joining me for this video, and thank you all for watching.